Just very quickly, we'll look over the chaffinch nest. This is the second chaffinch. Then this had the seafold, and the chicks have hatched out there now. And the bird has come back, and she's not happy at all. So that's the progress at the minute with this one. Great stuff looking out. Very last look at willow warbler number 1, and those chicks must be a couple of days left to get out soon. Yeah, a couple of days left for them. Last time we'll see them developing so well. So well, right, get out. Just checking on this one now. This is willow warbler number 4. So I'm doing a willow warblers tonight. Last time I seen this, I caught a shot of the bird at the front. We can see all the chicks down there. Full rattly, not as big as the willow warbler one, but it'll not be long. And they'll be at that stage. A few more days. Aye, might be the last looks in on these ones. Right, we're gonna get out now. It's that one there. Willow warbler number 4. Quick check on yellowhammer number 1. I'm still incubating that clutch. Them eggs will be hatching soon. Birds just flown, so we'll get out of here. Yeah, yellowhammer number 1 with the eggs ready to hatch. Right, we'll get out here now. Yeah, last time I was here, the eggs had been hatching out. There's one still left in the bottom, and this one has been taken. So predation with this little black bird, it's the one I could easily, once I was in a certain position, I could easily look over the top and filmed her a couple of times on the nest when she was sat stock still on there. But she's exposed here. Yeah, so sorry to say about this one, predated. Lovely nest. I've lost that. Never mind, we'll get on. Very last look at common whitethroat number 1. You can see how well they're developing. The whitethroat has come in, and they are just little beauties. 4. Whitethroat's going mad in the background here, so we're going to get out. But, oh man, common whitethroat number 1. 2 days, 3 days left. We'll get out here now. Right, out. Yes, this is a great tit box outside, and you can see in there how healthy all those chicks are. We're going to lock this down. Let's see 11. Absolutely marvellous. Yeah, they're a bit jittery, they're ready to go anytime soon, but so healthy looking now. Worried about them last time I was here, but we've got to get out now. Lock this down. It was an absolute beauty when I found it. Then I had to rush to take cover from that massive downpour. There's all that decoration around the side, some remnants of it there. I never put the clutch in. Just past side here, quite easy to spot. Not so much now, like brambles up. Aye, shame about that. That was common whitethroat number 4. Nah, I was convinced that was ready to put the clutch in, but nah, no joy. So that's numbers 2 and 4. Common whitethroats, no clutches in them. Right, we'll get out. Females in. She will not move out of this box. Right, we'll lock this down. Chicks, I just wanted to see how many is in there. Right, we'll lock this down. Yeah, that bullfinch I found last Saturday, exactly a week ago, built it up absolutely beautifully, and as you can see there, it's been hit straight away. So it's exactly a week since I've seen the developments from the early nest building, and it had put some sort of clutch in, but it's been taken straight away. Oh, devastated. It's in the little baby rose hip. Aye. Oh, that's gutted. Never mind, get out. Just a quick look in on black cap number 6, and this is the last time we'll see these now. They're developing brilliantly. They're great, I would say maybe it's 4 days. All 5 beaks there, clutch of 5. And they're magnificent. Feathers in pit. The feathers are coming through. 3 or 4 days maybe, and they'll be out of there. That's fantastic news. Right, we'll get out. Just the last check on the red. As you can see in there, this riverside one, followed on this, built up 3 weeks ago, and it did get its clutch in, 6 or 7, and as you can see there, it's got young chicks in there. Yeah, right, we'll get out of here now. Great stuff. Just looking in here at common white throat number 6, and look at these little beauties in here. Not long left and they will be out of there. 4 beaks. I think this did have a C5, but no white throats here, no ins or outs. Look at the size of them. Couple of more days. Last look. Oh man. Fab. Right, we get out now. Cover this in. Just over the top of black cap, number 11, and this one has got some newly hatched chicks. Yeah, which is great stuff. C4. Drama, they're just so difficult to get back. Nels just out of control here, this area. But yes, great news. This is black cap number 11. I checked on black cap number 6 yesterday. Just a few more days for them to go. But this one, marvellous. Right, we'll get out now. Just sitting in here, garden warbler back in. So, but Chiffy's still active, and the common white throat is churring up there, and I've just seen her fly onto the broom, and she's got a beak full, a whole host of invertebrates trying to get back in. I can't locate that nest. Chiffy right in behind here, and the garden warbler. Yeah, the common white throat's overhead. It's making its move back. I've got Chiffy in behind, and I've got garden warbler in behind. So garden warbler was just off the dunnock, down from the dunnock. Aye, common white throat trying to get back in. I cannot find. See it right? It's gone. I'll move position. Yeah, confusion over now. When I had found that garden warbler come away from the dunnock, which was predated and moved round in garden warbler. But then when I came back out, common whitethroat had moved into that area. But it's obvious now that they've got their nest just up from the dunnock, and the garden warbler is just down from the dunnock. And the chiffy, I think, could be chasing young in here now. This is a couple of weeks now. I'll get a better position here and see if I can locate this common whitethroat nest. It's going in feeding young. There's the freshly hatched garden warbler chicks in there. Don't be put off by that common whitethroat in the background. This is garden warbler, 100%. Now I've got some clarification on here that common whitethroat, you can hear churring in the background there, that's moving into a different area. Yes, so it's not easy to locate like this. Right, we get out here now and I'm going to get a different position for the common whitethroat. Don't know what you'll get of this, but I'm just peering in here at a new linnet nest. And the females on there, you can see it. Hopefully you can see a tail, but I'm not going to push through. That's it. Oh. Yeah, we'll back off and get out. Right, beauty. Just peered down this little section of bramble, and a yellowhammer was in here, and I could see that little section there. I don't know if it's picking it up, but I can see the section of the nest. I thought she was down on a nest. Well, she has been, but she's been building here in the background. Now she's moved out, and I'll have a little check. She's actively building that. She's just been in, sat on there. Great stuff. Get out now. Beautiful, this tree this time of year. All those yellow fronds. Beauty. Just a look here on yellowhammer number 5, and this is the one I found last week with the clutches ray, so it hasn't added to that. So these eggs will be hatching soon. It's that ruddy brown coloration to them eggs. Beauties. Stunning little nest this. Excellent. Bird's just flown, so we'll get out and see what else we can find. I've just come across this little bit of bramble. And as I looked down and peered through, the yellowhammer was down, the female was down. So I thought, great, and lifted back up and tried to set my camera. So I was just going to see if I could get that little shot through the gap that I was sitting on. But when I peered back around, she was off. When I've gone into the bramble, she's obviously not been sitting a clutch. She's been shaping a nest, which I've captured. So I've got yellowhammer 6 now. But yellowhammer 5 here, a stunner. Right, we're going to get out of here. Just to see where we are with this song thrush. Oh, it's still got its clutch of 4 from last week. Aye, bird's just flown off, so yeah. Just quickly in at garden warbler number 3, and you can see them eggs. They've hatched out maybe a couple of days ago. Yeah, we'll get out of here now. This is garden warbler 3. There's some beautiful eggs in this. Right, one upside down there. Right, we get out. Looking in here, it's another new linnet. It's a beauty. Birds just flown. Aye. C5. Aye, beauty. Right, we'll get out of here. Try and see if we can track some more yellowhammer. Right, good. Yeah, just stretch it across there. Another new linnet. And that's a beauty with the red in. Yeah. Just a C3, I think. Yep. Right, we'll get out of here now. Crazy the amount of linnets here. Fabulous population. Another one. So, dealing with 5 in my area, and this area that I come down to, I mean, phenomenal. It has to be over 15 linnets now in this region. Fantastic. Brilliant. Get out. Well, 4 meters away from that other one, here's another one exposed in through here, just at the side. It's just got the solitary fresh egg at the minute. It's just one after the other. You see a reasonably good piece of gorse, and just push it to one side and there's a linnet in it. Right, get out. This one in here is the one that's been built up. Again, linnet, a little bit of standalone, and that's been built up there now. I was having my sawney before, was watching quite a bit of movement down here. It's a time of year where we've got tons of fledgling linnets out as well, and there's movement everywhere, but I thought I would just have a little look just down here, and building this. Beautiful. Right, get out. Yeah, yellowhammer number 2. This one took a while to put this clutch in. I'll put the dates on, but you can see in there she's still sitting a clutch of 4. Last week I came in here and it had put the clutch of 4 in, just coming back to check if everything's okay and to see if it added any. It hasn't. So yeah, brilliant. Get out. Just there, blowing this gorse. I think I've got a new chiffy going in here. I haven't heard one, but I think it's been put in here. Be able to check that next week, see its development, but I think it's a new one. Right. Yeah, it's been built up, that. Right, we get out. Just over the top of this flattened yellowhammer now. And they've gone. Clutch of 3 this had, and I'm sure all the 3 had hatched. Last time I was here, there's some youngsters growing strong, but I could just see 2. The low linnet, which is just a few meters from here as well, their chicks out of that nest have fledged as well. But gone. Great stuff. This is yellowhammer number 3. Yeah, yellowhammer number 3. Get out. Just come back to me 4-footer. Chiff Chaff number 17 and Disaster. You can see across the top. I would have had some decent sized young in there now. I thought we'll get the last look. Good cover from the front. A little bit exposed across the top. Tops here. Aye, devastated. Seen that little section first, then I got behind the feathers, and that was that. Hit from behind. Right, get out of here. Chuck 17 I've lost. Just the last look in on, just the last look in on common white throat number 11, and no clutch in. It's a lovely little nest here. Beauty. Tucked in there. White throat is definitely here today again. But yeah. It's about getting the clutch in here. I need to cover this up. Trying to trace some steps off a linnet from last week, and I've just come around the back of this gorse and low down. There is an absolute beautiful willow warbler's nest. I think it's got a C5. It's a little stunner. Yeah, she's coming back. What a little beauty that is. Yeah, hear the difference in the... Listen. There. It's not as harsh as the chiffy. More of a whistle. Hey, it's a lot softer. Yeah, willow warbler just flew out and I've got her there. Right, we'll get up here now. This linnet I found last week, and it had the hatched young. It's very low in what I was classing as the lower parts of V of this gorse at the base, and there's nothing in there. Where am I? I mean, I'm 7 days on, so that would make them, what, about 10 days as of today. It's 10 days old. So nah, I was expecting to see some big chicks in here. I was tracking round. I've got another one about 4 or 5 meters off this. Just had the C2 last week. I'll check that one. I wasn't going to run these bottom lock, to be fair, and I was looking for another one just before there, and I couldn't find that, but I've come across a marvellous willow warbler, so that little bit of endeavour that I've put in today of coming down here I've got rewarded. A beautiful willow warbler, and be willow warbler number 5. Right, we'll get out here and check them other ones. Chiffy's just come in here actually. Aye, little Chiffy's come back. Come in here again. See that difference in call. That repetitive wheaten, but sharper. It's quicker. I think it could well be in the gorse here and behind. Just as I knelt down to this one, give me spiel on this one, how it had dropped and seems to want to get in behind. Right, we'll cut this off and have a look for it. Aye, there it is. There it was, right in behind us. And look at the chicks bunched up in front of there. Some big ones in there. Now listen to these two, both of them. 2 chiffies with this one. Don't let up. Get in right close. Both of them at it. But you can see these little beauties Let's try and steady that camera. See if it'll pick them up, but aye, they're a canny size. They'll be fledging in there soon. Great stuff. Feathered beautifully in the front, this one. Had to be when I was down at that linnet on my knees filming, then there she did, I dropped in. And this one I certainly didn't spot last week. But I was running like, it's like a top line. And then this is a little section of gorse in behind, but aye, we'll get out now. Too much shouting and bawling. Right. It's a marvellous little nest, that. A little beauty. Face in the feather. Right, we'll get out. And that one in there, that little beauty from the other week. This was the last one, about 4 or 5 metres from that one low in the V. This one is low. Ends of branches, and this one had a 2 eggs in last week and have gone. So predator certainly work in this area, because I don't think them chicks have got out that one just there a few minutes ago. And in between times I've obviously come across a little chiffy low to the ground in a back section of gorse, and it's done absolutely marvellous. The chicks are ready to fledge. A couple of more days I would say and they'll be out of there. What a marvellous nest it is. Second chiffy today. That one will be chiffy number 21. I'm not counting numbers, the one that's building up. We'll check that next week. I'm convinced it is though. So chiffy number 21 I've just been in there into just a minute ago. Right, get out. Came back into an area where the last time I seen this was chiff chaff number 16. I've also got 15 here, but it's been over 3 weeks, so I was gambling, of course. I think the 2 chiffies had both C5s and the bullfinch had a C4. So I mean, gamble on, and it's really, I should have been in 2 weeks after, because there's no way of telling at what stage nothing in them clutches. Hoping that they'd just been laid and then I would have had a window today on them. But this one was 16 and you can see how well that nest's done. That was so soggy when I found that day. But look at the evidence in there. I mean, zoom in on the inside, see if I can. Plenty of, they're out. And I've just heard the chiffy in this area, so they could well have been out in the last couple of days maybe, because they're all here. Chiffies here. Right, we'll get out. Chiffy 16 successful. Great stuff, that. It's a beauty. Little chiff chaff there. Just feeding, unless it wants to get in here, of course. It might, but I've just got a feeling that they belong to 16, which I've just gone past, and with the young chiff chaffs are out now, and they're all over this region. It's just over there, that chiff chaff 16. Yeah. Mind you, she has came in behind. I'll have a little look for the nest, but I've got a feeling the youngsters could well be in and around in amongst this gorse here. And she's coming back in behind. Yeah, I'll have a little scan for a nest in here. Just aye, she's on the tops there now. Nothing in a beak. Yeah, chippy 15. The one I tried to capture a little image of the bird at the nest. but look at that as well. Similar story, 16. There is one unhatched egg, as you can see in the bottom there, but nest still perfect. And all the droppings out the front. There's loads of activity, chiff-chaff activity around here. The chiffies obviously chasing the fledglings around. All the warning calls, I've just been watching a couple up there at number 16, and yeah, same story here, but that's great news. I mean, you've got to say, yeah, successful. Aye, great stuff. 15 and 16 out, of course I'm late. Aye, the chiffies are up there. I'll check this bullfinch, but I think a similar story over 3 weeks, and I was just hoping that they were fresh clutches that they all had, and I might just catch the last glimpses, but nah, 2 chiff-chaffs, and I'll go around to that beautiful bullfinch, which I'll get in through the back, see where we are with that, but they could have well gone as well. Right. As you can see there, I could have had a great shot of the young bullfinches in there. I wish they had come a week ago now, last Saturday, and I would have had all these, because these fledglings, it looks like they're out flattened cup. There's a lot of fresh droppings there at the side. They probably have just gone in the past couple of days. Jiffy over the back there now. Aye, so I've missed them all. Obviously them clutches had been in or been incubated at least a week, so I missed them. We're just over 3 weeks now. It's gamble you take. I should have been in last week. Right, get out. Black cap hasn't it up on the roadside here. What's that from bamboo? Just off the rear there. I'll get with that, I'll have a little scan in that. It's on quite a bad side, but it might be worth a shot for this black cap. Like I say, it was the first thing when I came in, as I'm just leaving up, going out now. It is there. What is this coming down with the youngsters? Oh wow, it's going to clock me in a minute, but it's a duck on the water here, and it's certainly not allowed. It's going to clock me in just a second. It's going to make a let's see if I can hold it. It's not, it is definitely heading for the bad side. It's going to make the move. There it is. Oh, I have no idea. Someone will know. Don't know. I didn't think they were going to go attempt to get past there.